Hi, it's Josie from Transsexual Radio, coming at you live again from Odell Park in Fredericton, near downtown Fredericton. And I've got something I want to just basically run by you. I think something that has generally always been a plague on transsexuality is that, a person who has a full-time job as trans, even if it's like a Tim Hortons, is a millionaire. And I think that what bothers me the most is that we always get marginalized, and we always get we're always put to that point in our lives where it's like, we either transition or have a life, and it shouldn't be like that. And what I want to basically do is give you a little bit of a bio about me and a little bit of an inside look to what Josie was like to come out to transition. I'll give you a quick little rundown, okay? I'm going to say Josie was not always a good girl, okay? Prior to transitioning, pretty much for a large part of my life, I was never on antidepressants, but I was definitely depressed. I saw psychologists from the time I was 14 for all sorts of different issues, all sorts of bad issues, okay? And where I want to go is that before I started transitioning and figured out that I was transsexual, I really liked to smoke weed. I drank probably 2 to 3 flats of beer within a week. I loved my McDonald's junk food. I was probably near the heart issues that my family can sometimes have, that they've had in the past. Diabetes was probably on my horizon. I loved to smoke cigarettes. I was usually like, put it this way, the first cigarette I had, within the first day after I've had that first cigarette, I was on to a pack a day before the month was out. I was into 2 packs a day before the year was out, okay? All of that stuff went into my body. I was depressed. I could not be friends with people. I did not want to show anybody that who I was. I could not respect myself for being who I was. Okay? So let's just paint you a picture of being a very negative person, ready to go in and take how much of your healthcare taxpayers' money, getting rid of a problem called depression, getting rid of a problem called diabetes, getting rid of a problem called drug addiction, getting rid of all that stuff, okay? What gets me is that I figured out what was wrong with me. And the thing is none of the stuff that I'm doing is covered. None of it. I have to cover that crap. I have to pay for that crap. And that's fine. But let me tell you, if you're a medical professional, or you're somebody that's sitting there trying to slag us down and say that, oh, well, all these transsexual people, it's just like, they're just scum of society, and they're doing way more harm. Well, let me tell you what I did, honey. Let me tell you what I've done with my life. See this? This is a size 8 form, okay? I was a size 16 beforehand. Sorry, let me stand up. Okay? Ooh. I'm not easy now. Seriously, I'm a size 8 now because you know what I did? I cut out all my junk food. I do not eat junk food anymore. I don't eat chocolate. I don't eat chips. I do not eat salted french fries. I've never been to McDonald's in 2 years. I've never been to any of the, not that I think that they're terrible, but you know what? I don't eat meat anymore. I've given up beef, I've given up chicken, I've given up pork, I've given up fish, I've given up anything that comes from a chicken. Like, I don't even eat eggs, okay? Even some vegetarians do that. And sure, a chocolate bar is a vegetarian, but I don't eat that either. And you know what? I now brought back my running career. I am now running 10 kilometers in 50 minutes. I started my own trans group so I can help other people deal with their trans issues. I have given back to my community in volunteering that nobody else wants to do, obviously, or at least do something for us. On a health front, I am probably the most healthiest person that I've ever been in my life. Generally, I would also like to say that I don't smoke anymore. I don't drink anymore. I don't drink pop. I drink water, milk, and coffee. And that's it. And I do eat all the calories that I do. I am not starving myself. And every time I go to see my doctor, they are trying to find out what I'm doing. Because, honey, I'm not 25. I'm 35. I'm going to be 36 this year. And I'm healthier than 90% of the 25-year-olds out there. And that's the thing. I looked after my health care. I looked after myself. I'm looking after my problem. And there's a lot of other trans people out there that are too. Like the person holding this camera that's looking after herself too.
Well,
and she's friggin' sitting out there running a marathon tomorrow, for Pete's sake. So, calm down, Josie. Let those hormones just calm. Where I was going with this, honey, is just that I really do not like the fact that you think that we're all destitute and destined to be terrible people. Where I am trying to go with this is that people make a change, and I've changed my life to a completely different outlook, and it's been for the better. And if this is what I do. How come I'm not being covered? And the person over there sitting on a bench next, well, he's not actually, there's nobody there. But if they were sitting over there smoking that 2 packs of cigarettes, how come they can go have a heart attack and get covered? I've got a condition. How come I can't get covered? And I'm doing it, and it's for my benefit, for my actual better health. Okay? That's what I get mad about. And obviously it shows in my face. And obviously you see my hands going and my eyes going and everything else. So anyway, thank you so much for listening. I really think that it's important that you do take your health serious as you do start into transition, because everybody you do talk to after that, once you start, is going to be concerned about your mental and your physical health. So take it seriously, transition, and I bet you all those vices that you have to deal with stress are going to fade away very quickly. And I'm not the only one who feels so. I love you all. You're all beautiful. Thank you for tuning into Transistor Radio. I'm Josie.